The 14th annual 94.7 WMAS Radiothon to support Baystate Children's Hospital. It kicks off this Thursday. Host of the Kellogg Crew at 94.7 WMAS, Chris Kellogg, joins us along with Kevin White and his daughter, Evelyn White. Welcome, everybody. Now, it's the 14th annual 94.7 WMAS Radiothon. What a successful fundraiser this is. Chris, tell us about it.
Well, last year we raised $254,000 for the hospital. I like to say $250,000. This year's goal is $275,000. And of course, what's great is all the money stays local with the Radiothon coming up starting on Thursday, and 100% goes to help the kids. There's no overhead costs, which is really wonderful, and that's hard to find in a charity like this. So it's going to be exciting. Again, it starts 6 a.m. Thursday morning. We're going from 6 to 6 Thursday, 6 to 6 on Friday, and then 10 to 2 on Saturday.
And the stories you share, I mean, you're there throughout, obviously, your radio show, and the stories you share just pull at your heartstrings. You just realize what an amazing place this is for our community. Yeah, I mean, the stories, they're just so touching, and it's just the comeback stories and the hope and the overcoming of the odds. We just love it, and that's the whole focus of Radiothon is we want stories to be inspirational, talk about the great things that they do at the hospital. You know, Evelyn is a great example of that. She's smiling, she's happy, and she's stealing the show here on television because she's so adorable. So, she is. You know, she's one of the reasons why we try to raise as much money as possible. Absolutely. Now, Kevin, you're her dad. Tell us what brought you to Baystate Children's Hospital.
We went to Baystate. Evelyn was born, unbeknownst to us, that she had a sacrococcygeal teratoma, which is a germ cell tumor. If you know Lance Armstrong, that's the type of tumor he had. Evelyn's was on her back, was just about the size of my fist. At 14 days old, she had that removed. It was determined it was cancerous. Evelyn did chemotherapy and has been cancer-free now officially for about 2.5, almost 3 years. We just went today for a blood test, so we're hoping those results come back clear. I'm sure they will. So that's our story.
Amazing. Gosh, how scary for a parent, but to know that a hospital like this is right in your backyard must have been wonderful.
That was the biggest asset. Was we had another child, Liam, who was 4 years older, and we could bring him to the hospital. I could see her even though I was working. My wife obviously spent almost every day with her in the hospital for that first almost year of her life, 9 months. But having it right there was great. We didn't have to travel, but the doctor still had access to all the best cancer hospitals in the world. And in the United States, they called and developed her treatment plan, but we had to drive 10 minutes from Westfield.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. And the care, and everyone just loves the nurses and the staff. And
amazing.
Evelyn, you don't remember much of it at all because you were a baby, but now you're a healthy, how old are you, 8?
8.
8 years old. What are some things that you like to do for fun?
I like to play basketball. I like to sometimes try to play with my brothers. And I like to play with my dolls.
With your dolls. And you just got back from vacation with your family, so you love your family.
Yeah.
Why should people donate to help kids?
Because that way that they don't have to travel so far from home.
So they can go right there because this hospital's right in our backyard, right? Now you want to give a shout out to your school?
Because they're doing the Change Hero, and every class gets one, and I think it's going to be really good because
you're going to raise lots of money. And what's your school?
St. Thomas.
So you want to give them a big wave? Say hi to everyone at your school, right?
Yeah.
Wave.
Big shout out. Now, there are many schools involved in this. Chris, tell us how that works.
Yeah, what's great is schools just go online to 947WMAS.com. Like your great school gave a shout out today, and they raise money. You can raise money through the end of the month to help out with the Radiothon, and Pioneer Valley Credit Union is a great sponsor. Also want to thank Health New England, who's the prime and main sponsor of the Radiothon. So it's great because we see a lot more schools involved this year, which is wonderful because that just gets up the tally and hopefully takes us to that $275,000 that we're looking for. Such
a fantastic fundraiser. Thank you, Chris, Kevin, and Evelyn. Nice to have you all here.
Thank you.
And you'll be there live Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mass Appeal will be there live from Baystate, from the play deck up at Baystate Children's Hospital on Thursday, which is new and beautiful and awesome. So we'll be there then. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. All right, now I'm going to toss it over to Seth.